Hello traders, in this video I'm going to run a simple analysis on gold, and maybe we are going to check USD JPY. So today is 10th of June, and this is my analysis on gold from 10th of June to today is Tuesday to Friday. So meanwhile, gold has been a little bit on a little pullback. Gold has been on a pullback, and gold has just corrected the bearish pullback recently. So now, as you can see now, the main thing I told you that I mostly do is that I mostly like taking my analysis, taking my trading concept from the point of view of stand view of the top down analysis, that is from the higher time frame. I know if you have been constant on this channel, you know that we have been using the triad time frame, that is a daily 4 hours and 1 hour, as a daily trader or as an intraday trader. So now this is what we have been holding on gold, and gold gave us this particular zone. Gold gave us this particular zone, and we saw entry at this zone. That is from our daily time frame. What we saw was let me get rid of this. I've been working on my chart recently. We saw that gold on the daily time frame. We saw that gold has been going bullish massively, even though we saw this little change of market structure, shift of market structure at this point. We saw now here the bullish movement was violated, or the bullish market structure was violated. We saw gold push to this particular zone here. Gold push to this particular zone here. Retested this zone. After taking this zone, we saw that gold came back or respected this trend line. That's the third touch. After this, we saw that gold came back again to this particular guy here, this zone that is over here, this other block here. We saw that gold came here and respected this particular zone here. After respecting this guy here, we saw that gold also picked a move massively to the bullish direction, took this particular zone here. This was where we saw the beginning of the bullish movement. Gold picked this zone, this particular zone here. There was a break of structure, then shifted to bullish bullish structure, bullish direction. From this particular standpoint here, what we saw on gold now was a little bit of bearish, a little bit of pullback. Let me define this way, a little bit of pullback, because now on our daily time frame, gold is bullish because this was our initial low. That gold is working, and up to now we have not yet broken this particular guy here. And now we saw that gold has already broken this our higher high and formed another high. So now this our current higher high as our target. This is the guy that we are targeting here. And this is our previous lower low. So now this is the swing that we are expecting. This is the high and this is the low. And we saw that gold came to this particular zone, respected this other block that is over here, this other block here. This other block respected this other block here. After respecting this other block, we saw that a rejection candle was formed. So our bias or our structure on the daily time frame is bullish. We are going bullish. So now from our 4 hours time frame, what we saw also on gold here is that gold has been going bullish from this guy here. This is the market structure, the trend line that we are respecting, that gold was respected recently. This was trend line. We saw a little bit break of this market this trend line. From this break, that was when we saw that gold came to this particular the other block that we spoke of in the daily time frame. Now from this guy here, this was the zone, the support and resistance zone that gold has been respecting recently here. You see this because we saw that this there's a touch here, there's a touch here. We saw this is a touch, there's a touch here, there's a touch here, and there's also a touch here. You know, so we say there's another even touch here. So 5 touches. So you know what we said, define a support and resistance is when you see more than 1 or 2 touches, at least 2 touches, more than one or at least 2 touches. So once you see more than two touches, at least is strong support and resistance. So let me turn my zone here. So this was the zone. So let me get rid of this. So now based on this, and since we saw that gold has violated this trend line here, and we saw that gold came to this particular zone, the daily time frame order block that we spoke of came to this particular zone here. This other block, this was the other block I'm speaking about. This guy over here, this our last bearish candle before the bullish movement. So this other block here, gold was resting on this particular other block here. Within the other block that our zone that price was we saw that a shift of market structure was formed. So we saw that a shift of market structure was formed. Gold printed a lower low, came and printed a higher low, came and printed. We were expecting a lower low again, but gold decided to print a lower high. So now this guy here now was the beginning of our sign that there will be a bullish movement. So now on this time frame here is that on the 4 hours time frame we saw that there's also a bullish movement. On the daily time frame we saw it's a bullish movement, and on the 4 hours time frame also is a bullish movement, even though we have not yet exhausted this particular higher low here, this zone here. But we saw that here there was a violation of the bearish movement here, or bearish structure here. So what are we expecting now? The next thing that we're expecting is, the next thing that we're going to do is we go to our daily time frame. But before we do that, I'm seeing a trend line also here. There's a trend line here, a little bit of trend line, even though it is a little bit violated, but there's a trend line here. So the next thing that we did was that we went to our daily time frame. From our daily time frame, what we saw on gold was that this was the zone that gold respected. This was the zone that gold respected, and this was the zone that gold respected. Even though we saw also a chart pattern around this guy here, we saw a chart pattern around this guy here, but it has been taking a little bit. So this is a decline. Let me leave this. So now this is the zone that I'm expecting gold to reach now. So what am I going to do here? What I'm expecting on gold here is to see gold to reach this guy. Once I see gold on this guy here, this is when I'm going to take my trade. Once I see gold on this particular zone here, this is when I'm going to take my trade. My trade is based on this zone here. So now once I see a chart pattern around this guy, I'm going on sell, because we are still on sale on the 1 hour time frame. So even though our daily time frame is bullish, our 4 hours time frame is bullish, but our daily time, our 1 hour time frame here is bearish. So but also once I see a break, let me see a break of this particular zone, let me see a break of this particular zone. Excuse me. Once I see a break of this particular zone, and so once I see a break of this guy here, once I see a break of this guy here, I'm going on buy. Once I see a break of this guy here, I'm going on buy. Meanwhile, don't forget there's a daily time frame trend line that we've been working on this guy here. That was one of the reasons why we took our trade on this particular zone, because there was a break of the trend line. Let me see, let me go to the daily time frame so that you see it, you see what I mean. um you see this trend line here, this bearish trend line here that was broken, and you saw that it was retested on still the trend line. So now we are still working. This is also a zone that we are looking. So now based on this, so let me get rid of this. My chart is messy, my chart is rough, my chart is messy, my chart is rough, my chart is messy. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, guys, that is it. So now this was the zone that gave us interest to take the trade this part, even though sorry, I mean to say we missed the trade because it came 5 a.m. based on our time zone. This guy here is what this zone was a very good zone to take a trade this guy here, because there is a zone at this point, there is a liquidity swap at this point. Then we saw that it came back and retested the zone, and this trend line, the daily time trend line, and we saw also on 15 minutes that a chart pattern was formed that indicated another confirmation added to our confidence that gold is going up massively, 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 massively. That gold is going up massively. Now this is the guy that this is the zone that I'm saying. This zone here, you see this zone here. This was a very good entry, guys, but we missed this trade because around it happens around 5 a.m. our time zone. So we missed this particular entry, guys. We missed this entry. We missed this entry. We missed this move. We missed this move. This move here, we miss it. This was a very good move that can give us 1:4. Can give us 1:4. Meanwhile, the financial market is full of opportunity, guys. So now this is what we need to wait for. Price, to see what price we do on this particular zone here. So my first bias is sell, guys. I'm looking on sell. I'm looking on sell. I'm looking on sell at this point. Once I see gold form a child pattern, this is what I'm jumping into here. This is my target. This is my first target here. Then maybe let me see what gold will do then before I will replan again, strategize on what to do again. But this is my basic target. This is 1:8, guys. This is a very nice trade. This is a very nice trade. So now this is what I'm watching on gold. But meanwhile, also I have two point of view here. Once I see also a break, I told you earlier, once I see a break of this guy here and gold pull back and retested this particular zone, forming maybe also a chart pattern, I'm still going on buy. I will go on buy. So now this is what I'm looking on gold. So once I'm here, my target will be this guy here, but my first target will be this particular zone here, because I'm seeing that this zone here, this is my first target. Once we break this zone here, I can target also this zone here. These guys here. Once we are done with this zone, guys, to the moon. So this trade also is a very good trade. 1:12. this can do very good on gold. It's possible that we can still take this trade. So now these are the two things I'm watching on gold. Now meanwhile, anything within this range, I'm not sure, guys. Within this range, I'm not sure. Within this range, I'm not sure. Even though I'm seeing a little zone share, but sometimes it's a little bit risky taking a trade within our 15-minute zone. Sometimes no gold is like a train, and 15 minutes sometimes it's very hard for it to like hold gold. So that is the problem. I prefer taking my zones and my structure within the daily, that's our trial time frame for daily 4 hours and the 1 hour. So now this is what I'm hoping on gold to see, even though gold is a little bit slow. So now this is our take, guys. This is what I'm expecting, guys, on gold. This is what I'm expecting. Meanwhile, let's check on USD GPY, USD GPY, and see what I think is it USD GPY or USD CAD, because I saw a very nice trading opportunity. I saw another nice trading opportunity. Yeah, this is what we look for, guys. This is what we hunt: good trading opportunity, trading environment. So this is what we look for. Boom. The market is already on a peak, but at this moment, let me see. Can we do something here? Wow. Yeah. I'm thinking of, can we get opportunity here? So the only thing that I'm seeing here is because even USD CAD is already on a flight. It's already on a move. So the only zone that we can respect on USD CAD here is this trend line. Is this trend line for now? So for now, we are going to avoid USD CAD a little. We are avoiding USD CAD. Let's check this guy, USD JPY. Let's check USD JPY. Yeah, USD JPY. Wow. USD JPY. Okay, guys, I think what we'll be watching is only gold for now. Let me put my eyes on gold. Let me put my eyes on gold. So now this is the big guy. We are going with the big guy, guys. We are going with the big guys. The big boy. We are taking down the big boy. Gold. So that's it for gold, guys. This is what we are expecting. We'll be looking gold mostly this week. This is what we'll be watching. It's gold, guys. It's gold. You know, gold, if you are taking a trade on gold, one trade can shift your trading account. So now this is the guy that we are watching. We are still watching on gold. I told you earlier, this is what we are watching. These are the two perspectives that we're going on with. Is to see gold to this guy, even though you can take a very short trade at this point here. Once you see what gold will do at this particular point, there's a possibility of still going in. You can still go in within this zone here. If we see a break and test of this zone. But the issue here is that why I don't want to take the trade is, I don't like mostly taking trade that is less than 1:3. Yeah, this trade can also give us 1:3, guys. So now you can still take this trade. You can still take this trade. You can still take, if this trade will work, you can still take it. But I prefer taking my trade based on the other zone. But if this zone here can still give us, meaning that once we see a pull up, pull back here at this zone with another pull up, we can take this trade. We can take this trade, guys. We can take this guy. We can take this guy. We can take it here. So once we see, now we see as it's going, once we see a pullback again, we see a pullback at this zone. So you can take this guy. Your SL is beneath this particular zone here. So this is what I'm watching, guys. This is what I'm watching. This man. But remember, we said our big move is on this particular zone that is over here. So that is it on gold, guys. That is this is what we are watching on gold. So guys, maybe if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and to smash on the alarm button. Okay, guys, let me see your comment. Let me see your perspective on gold. What do you see on gold? Drop it on the comment, guys. Drop it there. Drop it. We work together. Drop it there on the comment. Let me see your comment. Let me see your perspective on gold, guys. Drop it there.